All right, guys, we are live. We are live. Coffee with zero, guys. How you doing? Here we go. Nobody's in here yet, but those that watch the video, hello. I'm sipping my coffee here. It's very bright, very hot out. So you can see the sun shining through my window up there. Um, yeah, what are we gonna talk? I mean, the USA, guys. USA beating Honduras 4-1 in the World Cup qualifier last night. Oh my goodness, that game had me pissed off in the first half, and then exuberation exuberation. Is that even a word? I think that's a word. In the second half, complete joy. Um, just crazy. I mean, they needed to win this game last night in World Cup qualifying, and boy, did they ever. Down 1-0 at halftime, scoring 4 goals the second half. 18-year-old Ricardo Pepe starting for the first time, playing his first game for the U.S. Scored a goal, assisted one, and another reason I want to bring this up is because our boy Brendan Aronson scored again. Now, he was a former Union player. I remember watching his first game for the Union like maybe 2 years ago. This kid from the from the youth team comes up and scores a goal in his first game against Atlanta. I'm like, okay. And the more he played, the more I was impressed. Obviously, last year he was a big part of the Union winning the Supporters Shield in MLS. Mark McKenzie, who also played last night for the U.S., was part of that Union team last year too. Both sold to Europe, and now both big contributors to a big World Cup qualifying win for the U.S. I'm like a proud father here. It's amazing that they've been able to grow their careers so quickly. Brendan Aronson just looking really strong in these last two games. He also scored last game for the U.S. as well in the 1-1 draw with Canada. So very chuffed about this. U.S. really needed a win. Greg Berhalter might have saved his job with the adjustments he made at halftime. So we'll see. Anyways, just wonderful, wonderful game. My coffee today is from a little donut shop around the corner from my apartment that I go to quite often to get coffee because it's good. It's good coffee. So here we go. Put a little hazelnut creamer in there, and I'm very happy. I always get the large too. Gotta have the large. Small, medium. It's not enough. It's just not enough coffee. Not for me, anyways. And like I said, I'm not very picky about my coffee. I'll pretty much have coffee almost anywhere. There is some coffees out there I've had, and I'm like, yeah, But for the most part, if I have coffee, I'm pretty happy. I can live. I can function for that day. But guys, thanks for the continued support on the channel. In any way, whether you listen to the Duke podcast, you watch State of K2, you watch these, or you listen to any of my music, Horror Night, whatever it is, LFO content, music content of any kind. Thank you guys. I know it's been a little bit less content coming out in the past couple weeks. Honestly, my health's not 100% right now, so I've been kind of holding back and just using my strength mainly for work. I've been doing some overnights, so right now it's like the afternoon and it feels like morning to me because my sleep schedule's still quite screwed up. Um, Therefore, I really need my coffee right now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, let's talk about. Well, we can talk about State of K2 maybe in a bit, but I want to talk about maybe a little bit more about World Cup qualifying and what players that have been good. Hey, what's up, Multi Apples? Good evening to you, I believe, right? Or late afternoon. Um, yeah, USA. Like some of the players that like impressed me, obviously Ricardo Pepe and Brendan Aronson was impressive last night for the U.S. But also, who was it that I was thinking of? Anthony Robinson as well was very good when he came in. I mean, the subs at halftime made a huge difference. Anthony Robinson, Brendan Aronson coming in the second half, Sebastian Lletget, Christian Roldan, DeAndre Yedlin, all coming in, all contributing. Three of them scoring goals. Anthony Robinson right out of the bat in the second half, scoring to tied the game up before Pepe's goal. We were talking about the World Cup qualifying game last night. I don't know if you watched any USA game last night. It was really good. Um, Thanks for all your support on the channel too lately, Monty. You've been leaving a lot of comments. I appreciate you watching my stuff. I've been quite busy with work and just resting for my health wise and trying to work on music and all that stuff. So I appreciate all that support, man. MLS play resumes, I think on the 11th. I want to say maybe tomorrow the 11th, something like that. It's coming back, but the Union don't play again till I think the 15th. They have the CONCACAF Champions League game against Club America, leg 2, down 2-0. Can they come back? Yes. Will they? I'm not so sure. Union are in very bad form right now and struggling to score goals. And a game that they need to score at least 2 to keep the game going. So we'll see. Yeah, that's all tying into the Duke podcast. This kind of doubling as like a Duke podcast in a way right now. But that's the good thing about these live streams on YouTube now is that I can talk about whatever the hell we want. So, okay. Next thing I wanted to bring up was Alan Wake remaster that was just announced. I do have a lot to say on this topic, and you would think, as a huge Alan Wake fan, being my favorite game of all time, you think I'd be excited, right? You think I'd be jumping for joy. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to do the exact opposite. I am not excited at all. Don't really care to get it. The one thing that could have gotten me to get this remaster was some cool collectibles that come with it and maybe some extra content, like maybe extra story or something like that. Then I probably would have been like, all right, let me get this thing and see what it is. But it's just going to be basically a recode of paint of graphics, and then they're going to sell it for $60 or whatever. It's like, come on. I've beaten the game 6 times. They want me to spend $60 to play it again? No. It's my favorite game. I support them, but give me Alan Wake 2. That's what I want. That's what a lot of Alan Wake fans want. But the fact that they are trying, like all these remasters, guys, you guys know I'm sick and tired of all the remasters. Like certain ones I can understand being remastered, right? If it's maybe a retro game, like really retro, that they're like completely reimagining. It's like, oh, okay, all right, well, I get that. Or, maybe it's a game that was only released on PC before and it's coming to console, like Diablo 2. I kind of get that remaster. I don't know if it was ever released on console. They're remaking it and putting it on console. That's cool. Like that's all right. You want to rehash something, put it on console. That's fine. Or maybe like collections, like the Crash Bandicoot one that I played when it came out. The Insane Trilogy. That's all 3 of the original games in one package. Redone. Okay, that makes a little more sense, I guess. At least for me, because the one thing that is good about the Alan Wake remaster is I see the only reason why they would need to do it is that it's releasing on PlayStation. So basically, it's for PlayStation users that never got to play the game, that don't use anything but PlayStation, don't play Xbox, don't play PC, but wanted to play the game. Well, now's your chance to play the game. It's coming out a remaster. You're going to get a nice coat of paint on it. There you go. They better not change anything about the game. No story, no voice acting, no music, nothing. The gameplay is great. Alan Wake, this game does not need to be remastered. It's only 10 years old or 11 years old. It's not like it's a super retro game. It still looks beautiful, still plays perfectly. Everything about this game is so good. Don't spend $60 on a remaster, because these companies are just getting more money out of us, and you keep buying the same game you played a few years ago because, oh, it's got a graphical upgrade or some of the DLCs included. Oh my goodness, no. I like remasters, like I said, to a certain extent, I get it, bring them to a new audience on like a new system or something, but just the fact that they're remaking so many games these days, guys, it's just it makes my head spin. I'm just like, oh, like they're gonna like re-release like Death Stranding on PS5. Like why? Why? Like that game just came out. All these enhanced versions, these Game of the Year editions, they just re-release games to get you to buy them again. It's like, Like what the hell? Like, you really want to spend $60 on a game that you already have? Like, I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but I don't want to do that. And some people were saying you hate remasters till they remake your favorite game. Well, they're remaking my favorite game, and I'm not happy about it, because it's kind of a to me it's kind of a slap in the face to the original. Why not just release the original on PlayStation again? Why just be like, oh, Alan Wake's coming to PlayStation 4 and 5, and you can still get it on your Xbox and PC. Why not just do that? That'd be better. It's got to be a remaster, because then they think all the old players are going to be like, oh, I'm going to buy that and play it again. Which some people will. Some people are excited, and that's okay if you're excited about it. Just for me personally, I'm not. I'm not going to go out and buy it unless there's cool collectible stuff with it, or extra content. As far as I know, it's going to be the main game with the 2 bonus episodes that came out, which I also have played several times. Those DLC episodes that came out after the game's launch that added more story. They could have thrown American Nightmare in there, but they didn't do that. So it's just the base game with the 2 bonus episodes. As far as I know, there's not going to be any new story, any collectible stuff, nothing. It's just going to be, you know, like a remaster thing that has, a new coat of paint, so to speak, on there, as I said. New coat of paint. Um, which is just like, so what? So am I totally against remasters and remakes? No. Like I said, certain games, yes, it makes sense. You want to remake, you know, maybe like, say like a Life Force on NES, completely remake it, new graphics, maybe a few more levels, maybe remixes of the music. Okay, that I understand. Am I going to buy that? Probably not, because I love the original Life Force so much. I'm a big stickler for playing the original games, guys. Some of you may know that. I like to play games how they originally released, what they were like. Yeah, you can fix things about games and remakes and remasters. That's another good thing. If a game has a huge bug or is just unplayable, then I can get that. But just look at the Sonic Colors remake that just came out. I've been watching a guy stream that basically the whole game, and there's some bugs in it, and it doesn't seem any better than the original one. I have the original Sonic Colors on Wii, and it's fine. Like I like that game. The new one just has basically better graphics. It's like, okay, cool. Like, they didn't add anything really more to the game. They didn't, change up anything too much. It's just, they want you to spend $50, $60 on the game again because, oh, it's in HD now. It's like, just buy the Wii version. You could buy Alan Wake for probably $10 or less if you have PC or Xbox. But even if you're a PlayStation user, you can go out and probably buy a used 360 for cheap enough and buy this game with it. It's worth buying a 360 just to play this game. I'm not kidding. Like, it's that good. Go out and get a 360. You can probably find them at like thrift stores or something. As long as it works, just get the crappiest controller you can get, get the game, and boom, you're good to go. It doesn't need to be pretty, especially if you're not going to be buying more games for 360. But anyways, that's pretty much where I stand on that. Like, remakes, remasters, hit and miss. A lot of the time they're misses for me. Maybe for you guys, you love it. Maybe you like senior games. I get some of these old games can be really expensive and hard to get. Like, I understand that. For certain games, it's like, oh, you don't want to spend $100 on the retro version because they're going to make a remake that's $50. So, might as well get the remake. That I get. Like, totally. I'm like, all right, go ahead. Me, I'm the sucker that's going to want to go get the retro version of the game. Like, for instance, the Mario 3 All-Star games that came out for Switch this past year. Is that cool? Yeah, it's cool. 3, retro 3D Mario games all in one. I already had Mario 64. I already had Super Mario Galaxy. I didn't have Mario Sunshine. I could have spent the $50, $60 getting that. Instead, I spent a little bit more on an actual copy of Mario Sunshine. I loved it because that's me. I'm the sucker. I want to play the original copy. Um, you know, because sometimes these remakes and remasters do have some glitches in them, but sometimes they're a lot prettier and probably play a lot smoother. But it is what it is. It's basically it's up to you if you want to spend the money on it. Just not for me. Anyways, enough of my rant on remasters and remakes, guys. I know some of you probably really like them, and maybe some of you share the same opinion as me. I don't know. Either way, it's fine. I'm just saying, I'm not going to be super chuffed about the Alan Wake remake. Like State of Decay 2, do I want them to remake this game ever? No, hell no. This game's great. It's beautiful. Yeah, they're adding. Today's games don't even need to be remade because they can just keep updating them. So it's like, why even like remake them or anything? The fact that they might be remaking like Last of Us or something, like, why? As far as I've heard, those games are beautiful the way they are, right? So who knows? More coffee. More coffee. Um, what else? I might stream in a little bit a game on Twitch, depending on because my energy levels have been very low in the past week and a half, 2 weeks, guys. Honestly, not been doing too good health wise. I don't know what's going on. It seems like some of the things that were bothering me after COVID left have come back with a big vengeance, and I've taken like many steps back. I was feeling really good for a while. My energy levels were good. My breathing was back. I was just, I was feeling good. And now, this past week or so, I've just been like like just sitting up sometimes and watching something. Uh, it makes it harder to breathe and hard to stream or do anything. I've been putting all my energy basically into work right now, and then just trying to rest when I can. Um, but some moments it comes and goes in waves. Sometimes I feel really good. Sometimes I feel awful, and my throat starts to like close up a little bit. So I might have gotten some kind of infection from COVID. It might have given me some kind of infection in my lungs or my throat, whatever. And that might have been why I'm having this trouble all this time. Or I could use an inhaler to help with that. My new insurance that I got, health insurance, doesn't kick in till October. So I'm kind of left just battling right now. Before, if it's still bad then I'm going to have to get seen by a doctor to find out what really is going on. But just please stay safe, everybody. Take care of yourselves as best as you can. Because I'm not having the most fun right now with my health, I'll tell you that. I'm, uh, I'm trying though, I'm trying. Um, I reloaded this game into my Xbox One, PES 2019. Um, I'm playing a little bit off camera. This is definitely like I've said it before, this is definitely my favorite PES game on the Xbox One generation, PS4 generation, whatever you want to call it. Um, it's just so good. It just plays so smooth. It's everything about it is great. I love the artwork of my David Beckham edition. It came with this awesome steelbook too. So look at that. That's just so badass. Beckham being probably my second favorite player of all time behind David John. So I had to get this when it came out. This version. What sucks now is that this is all for the My Club mode, and the My Club mode for this game has been shut down now. So I can't even play with David Beckham anymore in this game, even if I wanted to. Like I can't play with my Club team at all because it's strictly an online mode. You have to be connected to the internet to play it, and the servers are shut down for the game. So I can still play plenty of offline stuff, just not with my Club mode. So that's why I played it as much as I did when I had it, because I wanted to get the most out of it, and luckily we did. That series is on my YouTube if you guys want to watch the entire PES 2019 My Club series is all underneath the PES 2019 playlist. It was a lot of fun. Found some hidden gems in there. Um, yeah, maybe I'll play. I might stream this one time before the new eFootball comes out later this month. So about like what's going to be coming later this month, guys, on my channel. Basically, right now it all depends on like how I feel, like what content comes out right now. I haven't been able to record much of anything in the past week, or work on much of anything in the past week. Some of the videos you've seen and now are just putting out there, but there's been a few live streams I've tried recently. It couldn't last super long. So it all depends. Like I'm trying to get through. Where's my games right here? We're trying to finish up My Time with Porsche. We're getting close to really kind of just wrapping that series up. My hopes was to beat Elex here in September, but I don't know if that's going to happen. given the amount that I'm not able to do stuff right now. Same thing with our union season in FIFA 17. So I'm trying to work on those games and of course play some more State of K2. Um, I don't think you're going to see any more Dreamcast stuff this month. I don't think. Maybe a few other things could pop in here and there. I would like to work on some more Horror Night episodes this month. At least get them started and ready for October. And I don't know about. I'm going through the vault of some of my old music too to see if there's any more that I could share. I'm not really working on any art right now, although I was working on something for my girlfriend. But other than that, I'm not really doing any more art right now. Not really recording. I can't record vocals into music right now at all. I get out of breath so easily, singing and all that, which is really frustrating because I can't really do the things I love doing right now, at least not as well. Just going out for a walk and stuff, it takes a lot out of me. It's quite frustrating. It's a big adjustment period going through my entire life, and then all of a sudden, boom, COVID hits me, and my body has completely changed in terms of how it can perform and how I feel. And it's frustrating. I don't like it. But a lot of people have suffered through this same sort of thing. Not just with COVID, but with other health reasons too. So it's like you got to learn to adjust to different things and try and heal up as best as you can. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much where we're at. I don't know what I'll get out the rest of this month. I'm gonna try. I want to be good to go for October. I want to be affiliated by October for Twitch for you guys, and I want to be hopefully making some new merch in time for that, and just trying to bring as much content as I can to you guys. I know it's slowed down a bit. There's been a couple days recently where I haven't posted anything. There's been several days, a lot, this past 2 weeks I haven't streamed at all on Twitch, which is unlike me because I'm usually posting stuff like every day, trying to get stuff up and different kinds of stuff. So I do appreciate anybody that sticks by me and keeps coming by the channel, popping in on videos, leaving likes or comments, whatever. Anybody that's new might be subscribing. Thank you so much. Anybody that's on the Twitch now, the support is awesome. I still can't believe it sometimes, the amount of people that have joined up on both here and Twitch. But anyways, guys, I guess that's gonna do it for Coffee with Zero. I mean, we got delved into a lot of stuff here today. Thank you for listening to my rants. I'm a crazy person, but really, hopefully you guys are enjoying your lives, doing the things you love to do, playing games, watching soccer, reading, painting. Maybe you're working a lot because you like it, spending time with the people that that matter most, stuff like that. The usual cliche things, but it really does matter a lot. Enjoy your coffee, everybody, and I'll see y'all soon for more videos, hopefully. And thanks again. Stay safe. Till next time. 0 is the number.